Look at that, I just plated these. These are our no eggs Benedict Arnold. Do they look phenomenal? Little old school orange slice there. Check that old school orange slice twist. Is that something? Yeah! And now we're gonna dig in. We're gonna dig in on the Transition Kitchen. Hi everybody and welcome to the Transition Kitchen. I'm Gary De Mattei and you're watching this because you're curious about whether or not to transition from a standard American diet onto a plant-based diet. Or maybe you're just meatless on Mondays. Or maybe you really want to take the plunge and your New Year's resolution has been all about finding out more about how to transition to a full-fledged vegan. And that's what I'm going to be here to tell you about once again. This is episode 2 of the Transition Kitchen. Right. So behind the scenes here at the Transition Kitchen, we're getting ready to shoot that second episode where we're making Hollandaise out of all of that great vegan mayo you made last time on the Transition Kitchen. And in order to finish the plate, I'm making a few home fries. Now everybody has their favorite home fry recipe. Mine contains some herb de Provence, little red pepper, soaking in a little olive oil. And I'm going to toss those right into this bowl. Here's that herb de Provence mix. Throw that in there like that. Watch this. Just toss them up with your hands. I might even chop an onion or two in there. I did add one chopped onion, and those are going to go into the 400 degree oven. There they are in the oven. That's Karen doing some cleanup. We made last week some vegan mayo, and I have it here because it's going to be the beginning of the recipe that we're going to do this week, which is all about Hollandaise. Now, yes, you can have Hollandaise. It's okay. You're going to be fine. And what we've done is we've melted some vegan butter. It's by a company that Karen spoke about last time called Earth Balance. So we're going to just get this to a nice warm temperature, and then I'm going to start drizzling in a little bit of this saffron butter. See how nice that's starting to look? You don't want it to boil. You don't need a roux for this. So many of the vegan Hollandaise start with a roux, and this doesn't. Now I'm going to add a little cayenne pepper. That's about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And you can adjust the seasoning with a little lemon juice. I just did a couple of drops in there because remember, we've already used lemon juice in our mayo. This is unbelievable. I mean, this is Hollandaise. And it should coat the back of a spoon. That's kind of how you know it's done. And look at that. And the best part is to taste it. I'm not going to double dip, but I feel like that's really good. On to the Benedict Arnold. So what I did was I cut the tofu and I made 4 slices that are about 1/2 inch thick. And now I'm going to cut some little shapes. And I'm going to pan fry these because it is, as we say in February, it's Vegantine Day. And I'm going to make this cool little brunch for Karen. Okay, so while these tofu slices are pan frying, when you do an eggs Benedict Arnold, it's always nice to have a little bit of something chewy on the bottom. A traditional eggs Benedict, you would have a slice of Canadian bacon. What I've tried to do instead is give you something to transition on that's actually good for you. And what I've got here is, it's a sun-dried tomato that's been marinating in a little olive oil, a little bit more of the herb de Provence, a little bit of the balsamic vinegar. I put it between 2 pieces of paper, just like you see here. This is actually the paper I pounded it with. I took a mallet. Hey, if you transition off of the animal, you can still use this mallet. That was one of the things I was heartbroken about. I was like, wait, if I go vegan, I'm not going to ever be able to use my meat pounder again. Well, let me tell you, you can beat a lot of meat with this thing, okay? It's just tomato, the meat of a tomato. I also popped in some English muffins, which are Ezekiel, and there's no animal in those. We're gonna put that on the bottom of our English muffin, ready to flip. Not bad. Let's plate this up. These are our home fries here that we have a recipe for at Responsible Eating and Living. I'm going to add some of these first to the plate, just a few. This is, after all, Happy Vegantine Day. And a couple of scoops there. And now we're going to get ready to dollop on some of this phenomenal sauce. You ready for this? Watch this. Let's do the other one. Yeah. Is that amazing? Amazing! I'm going to do a little sprinkle of, I'm going to use some smoky paprika. But you can use more saffron if you want. You can use whatever you like to finish it off with. So I'm just doing a little Instagram here. I'm going to ask my camera person to come on in and join me on these. And I'm going to teach her how to eat standing up. It's Karen Hartglass, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Happy Vegantine Day.
Thank you.
Okay, so you ready to dig in?
Yeah, I don't know that I can manage this eating standing up routine.
Yeah, it's really easy.
So
Karen digging into the old school eggs Benedict Arnold. Yeah.
Happy Vegantine Day.
Happy Vegantine Day, everybody. And thanks for coming to the Transition Kitchen again. You can catch us at responsibleeatingandliving.com. How is it? Wow. The tomato mixed with the tofu and
I can't believe the tomato.
and the hollandaise, it just gives it such a nice, wonderful layers of flavors, lovely notes.
We're lucky.
An insulin slope to the shoulder. Whatever you want to say, it's delicious. See you next time, everybody.